All right, I am plugged in. I am locked in. All right, I can hear Robbie just fine. Uh, you'll be fine. White Hat is at about the 49. Did you? Where do you have it on top? We'll be fine. We go live. Wow, that was quick. All right, I am going to put my rosters in here so I can. I hear him. Well, wait, is it because he might have been a nah? I don't know that that's it, but that's fine. He's cutting in and out. You hear him? I like that. Okay. Hey Brady, remind me when the game starts, if you can, that I'm working the score. Well, I know I'm working it. I just have this thing about maybe forget. Ah, I forgot what I was going to say, Robbie. Yeah. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Yeah, that's fine. You good? So we are live on Facebook right now. Is Matt? Where's Matthew? Yeah. Well, at least you got two cameras, so that'll. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Prodich along with Robbie Bowers. And we are live here in Centerville, where it's the Centerville Bulldogs. They'll be taking on the Grand Lake Hornets here in this LHSAA Class 1A quarterfinal. Live from Centerville, Louisiana. We want to welcome everyone in. When we come back, we'll have the pregame. It's high school football on 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
Being a good neighbor is more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm Insurance, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. So thank you to our current customers and our future ones from your local State Farm agents in St. Mary Parish, John Cart and Carol Foles in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Tesh Action Clinic welcomes their newest practitioner to their Thibodaux location. Physician's assistant Carolyn Ayers welcomes you to schedule your appointment with her today. The Thibodaux location of Tesh Action Clinic offers a full family practice, including adult medicine, podiatry services, an in-house lab, COVID testing, and flu vaccinations for the whole family. Call for your appointment today at 985-446-7341 or visit tabhealth.org. Tesh Action Clinic, keeping your health intact.
Looking for a dumpster rental company that's reputable and affordable? At Awapaho Litter Box Rentals, they make dumpster rentals simple, cost-effective, and convenient. Awapaho Litter Box Rentals is locally owned and operated, which allows them to provide the fastest service in town by using flexible scheduling, which maximizes your container's potential and saves you money with no hidden surcharges. So you need a dumpster? Call Awapaho Litter Box Rentals at 985-384-0703 and let them take your trash.
And welcome back here to Centerville, everyone. Again, Brian Prodich along with Robbie Bowers. Yep, we're live, and it's high school football. Let's go down to Robbie right now. He's going to chime in on both of these teams.
Yes, sir. We tried to do something a little special this week. We wanted to profile one of the Centerville players, and we picked number 5 for the Centerville Bulldogs, Mr. Marty Frederick III, which they call Trey, which is the son of Marty Jr. and Joy Fredericks. He's a 5'9", 190-pound senior with a 3.5 GPA for the Bulldogs. He basically plays everything. He's a 6-year letterman on the baseball and football team, which means, yes, he's started as a 7th grader on the baseball team and an 8th grader on the football team. He is one of the true workhorses. He's a fullback, linebacker, punter, kicker, special teams returner. I think he does everything except stir the Kool-Aid for Coach Millett. Trey, some of his interests off the field, he's in 4-H Beta, and he's also a member of his church in Sharonton, the Immaculate Conception. He also has a younger sister that's a cheerleader for the team, and he has a younger brother, which his sister is Kaylee, and his brother is Jackson. He was offered a scholarship to play at Millsaps College in Jackson, Mississippi, which he's still deciding if he wants to do that, but he wants to get into industrial technology, and he's just happy to be playing still in the playoffs, you know. Just to give you a little feedback, we kind of did a little research on Grand Lake. They're 6-1 overall, 4-1 in District 1A, District 4, and their only loss was to Oberlin, 28-14, who was Centerville's opponent last week, which they beat in double overtime. So just to give you an idea, Grand Lake, they did miss a few games. They're 6-1 for the season, and Centerville's 8-3. And Grand Lake is coached by Jeff Wainwright. And the winner of this playoff game tonight will either face Haynesville, which is way up north, or East Iberville.
And, you know, well, Robbie, when you look at Grand Lake, they played Delhi last week, and they won. Of course, they won that game because they're here this week, but 30-12, 221 yards rushing. That's something Centerville is going to have to kind of hone in on a little bit, because the passing game, I don't think, is there for Grand Lake. They're going to depend, and that's typical of a Class 1A, isn't it? When you look at both of these teams, really.
Pretty much. I mean, they're going to run the ball a lot. Probably the only time they're going to throw it is when you really force them to. One thing I noticed is Grand Lake's got a lot of tall kids. They don't have a whole lot of size on the line. I think that advantage goes to Centerville, and hopefully Centerville can kind of lean on them a little bit and get them tired and maybe grind this game out to a rushing game and make the clock go pretty quick. I know that's what Coach Miller would like to do, is have the ball in his hand most of the game.
Absolutely, and you're right. It will make that clock go down fairly quick. Now, we want to thank our camera guys, too. We have Matthew Prodage. He's up in what they call the crow's nest, and we have Braden Borrell, who's down on our almost sideline, I guess. It was very interesting day today, to say the least, in getting all of this put together. We came out early this morning. We got everything, even got a truck stuck, Robbie. But we managed to get out. Thanks to Cliff, too, our partner in crime, for coming out and, and helping us get unstuck.
What a guy, what a guy.
What a stand-up guy. As we await for, now this is historic. You have to remember, this program started 6 years ago here in Centerville. We were here for that game, Brady. If you remember, we were here for that football game.
Yes, I do, very clearly.
Pretty historic. 5th year of coaching for head coach Mark Millett here in Centerville. So the crowd that they have on hand's pretty excited. Of course, Grand Lake, they're excited, as well as Centerville comes to the sidelines. We do have the official that is mic'd up. They will be out of the New Orleans Association. The head official is Danny Fowler, out
right
of
there, Braden.
New Orleans.
All righty. Stay right there, Braden. Just smooth pan.
As we await for both teams to go out to the center of the field. But, Robbie, a total of 241 yards for Grand Lake in that game last week, in which they won by a score of 30-12. So they're excited about being here in Centerville tonight. And the winner of this game would go on to, I'm trying to go off the top of my head here.
Haynesville or East Iberville.
There we go. Robbie's going to get them a little exercise out there tonight. I want to welcome everyone in. Want to wish my wife a very happy birthday, too. She puts up with a lot from me. So
A whole lot.
A whole lot. That's right. So happy birthday. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I love you.
Hey guys, my name is Danny. This is Brent. We're from New Orleans Association. Congratulations for making it to the 3rd round of the playoffs. This is your coin toss. We're going to use a military.
So Centerville has won the toss, as you heard Robbie say. And it is exciting to be back, full-fledged video right now. You can also listen on 95.3 FM KQKI, our Roku, and also our Fire TV app as we get ready for the invocation and then the playing of the national anthem here in Centerville.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, we return. It's kickoff of high school playoff football here live from Centerville. 95.3 FM, KQKI. We'll be back in a moment.
What's the most popular sport around? Well, I gotta tell you, it's golf. And in Berwick, you got the St. Mary Golf and Country Club and Bogey Free Golf, and they're right there in your backyard. Let Bogey Free Golf repair your clubs or set you up in a new set of clubs, and then head on out to play a round of golf at the best 9-hole course around, the St. Mary Golf and Country Club. That's right, the best of both worlds. The St. Mary Golf and Country Club and Bogey Free Golf, a winning combination, and they're located just across from Berwick High School.
Core Sports Performance offers training opportunities for athletes for ages 8 through collegiate level and non-athletes alike. We take a functional approach, ensuring proper movement.
And welcome back here to Centerville as Grand Lake set to kick this one away from their own 40-yard line. Here's the kick. It is going to go out of bounds, and we'll have a flag. And so Centerville will play first down and 10 here to begin this ball game. Again, want to welcome everyone in. Brian Prodich along with Robbie Bowers down on the sidelines. I remember Robbie. I remember.
You forgot about me already.
I want to thank Brady Borel, too. He is down in the
mosh pit.
Yeah, that's what you call it, right?
I am in the Trailers of Louisiana mobile studio.
There you go.
So Centerville's going to start at the 35-yard line, first and 10.
Yes, sir. So here we go on first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. They are going to give, rounding the outside corner, good for a gain of about a yard. That was Tyler Gunner on the carry for the Centerville Bulldogs. So it's going to be second down and 9. As the Bulldogs will come up to the line on second down and 9. They'll give it. This time it's going to be to Travis Billot. And Billot, he's got some room across midfield down to around the 47-yard line. That was a gain of about 17, and that's a first down for the Centerville Bulldogs. And Robbie, that's absolutely what you want to see, right?
I'm going to tell you what made that play work, Brian. He took his time. He could have put his foot down and hit the accelerator, but he took his time and he set people up. And he broke about 3 tackles doing that.
Yeah.
Great job. Great job by the running back.
And bear with us as we work the scoreboard. We're having issues with the downs. Here's a give. That is going to be to Marty Frederick. That's who you were talking about, right? Fredericks?
Yes, sir. Frederick.
There, Frederick.
We're just going to call him Trey.
There you go. That's a gain of about 4, and it brings up second down and 6 for the Centerville Bulldogs. Second down and 6. They will bring, that's going to be Ezra Armstrong to the near side, but you're not going to see a whole lot of passing here from the Centerville Bulldogs. They will draw.
We got him.
Yep, Grand Lake.
Hard count got him.
Sure did.
See, just calling that play, Brian, is going to keep them defensive linemen from just going straight upfield.
You're right.
It keeps them honest, and it allows your offensive line to get you some blocks.
So now it goes from second and 6, Robbie, to second and 1. Pretty nice crowd on hand, too. I like the way that they put social distancing around the track here. Later on, we'll be able to show you that. As Centerville up to the line on second down and 1 after that 5-yard penalty. Here's the give. That is going to be Travis Billot, and He is going to make his way down to around the 31-yard line, and that is another Centerville first down. It's their second one of the ball game.
Another great example of what we were just talking about earlier. Taking his time, letting his blocks develop, and he's just running off of them. He's looking like he's just like jogging.
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of just gracefully.
I mean, when he's going to see a hole, he's going to hit the accelerator.
9.5 minutes left to play in this first quarter.
Good drive right here by Centerville, that's for sure.
Quarterback for Centerville, Nico DeRowan. Let's see who they give it to this time. First down and 10. And that is going to be to Frederick. And Frederick.
First down.
Yep, all the way down to the 19-yard line. So that's the first down. First and 10 from the 19
and it's another Centerville Bulldogs
of Grand Lake.
I tell you what, number 64 for Grand Lake is a big kid.
He is.
And they are blocking him right now. I'm watching him. He hasn't touched a running back yet.
And you're talking about Brian Williams from Grand Lake.
He's a big
He's
kid.
huge. Nice looking size. When you look at Class 1A on Grand Lake's side, they've dealt with a lot in the past few months. Here's Fredericks.
First
He'll go
down.
straight up the middle inside the 10 to around the 8-yard line, and that is going to be a first down and goal. So Centerville with 8.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Their first drive, they picked up that was their fourth first down, and they're moving the football.
First and goal, Brian.
So there we go.
I don't think you're going to see anything you hadn't seen already.
No, I don't believe.
Because it's working.
You keep going with what's working, right?
Yes, sir.
First down and go. DeRowan under center. They come with the blitz, and DeRowan's going to go down. That is a great play, and that guy is huge as well.
Coach Millett is chewing this guy
Cole
out.
Mott.
That was offsides.
Cole Mott came in for Grand Lake and just took DeRowan down.
DeRowan does get the ball off the gunner.
So, Robbie, that backs him up all the way to, what's that, about the 19-yard, 14.
Well, that's the difference of second and long versus first and 5 if they throw the flag.
That's right. Second down and go. And here's the give down to about the 15. Want to say hello to Cliff. He's watching. He says the picture's perfect. He's watching on Fire TV. So there we go. It's always nice to get that update. So now it's third and goal for the Centerville Bulldogs after that carry, and
I would be looking for another hard count right here, Brian. Let's see if we can get them 5 yards back we lost.
Maybe so. DeRowan under center. That defense, Grand Lake stiffening up, and they'll go ahead and get, that was Travis Billot on the carry. Not much happening there, down to near the 10. But that brings up fourth down. We'll probably see him go for it, I would believe.
Oh, without question.
And
you might see a pass here, maybe a little play action.
Maybe so. Oh, no, they're going to go for the field goal.
Oh, you're right.
So this would be from 26 yards out.
Yes, sir. Let's see what Trey got.
That's Marty Frederick to kick this one. Here's the snap, the hold. The kick is on its way, and it is good.
Yes, sir.
So we've got 6:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Our score, it's the Centerville Bulldogs 3, and the Grand Lake Hornets 0. It's high school football on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance is excited to announce we have moved into a new state-of-the-art facility at 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. If you are limited by pain, injury, or recovering from surgery, use Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance to help determine a treatment plan that is right for you, with or without a physician's referral. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, now open in our new facility at 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City.
Welcome back here to Centerville as the Bulldogs, after that 26-yard field goal by Frederick, make it a 3-0 ball game. This kick taken in by Grand Lake up to around the 30, still on his feet, up to near the 35-yard line. On the return, I believe that was Levi Murrell, the senior, for the Hornets. And it was. So, Robbie, something that I didn't expect to see there was a field goal early on in this ball game.
If you know you got a guy that can give you 3, you better take it.
No kidding. So, first down and 10 for the Hornets. They're going to give, and that is going to be to, that was Murrell. The quarterback for the Hornets, Connor Guillot, sophomore. And I hope I'm saying that name, Murrell, correctly. Second down and 4. That was a gain of 6 for the Hornets. Under center, that's Guillot. He's going to give. That's enough for a first down and a gain of 4 on the carry.
Washington, Brian. Number 3.
So it is Murrell, or at least that's what we're being told in our ears. So.
You're right, Brian. I was looking at the wrong list.
Oh, that's okay. And we have now a gain of 6, and that is going to bring up second down and 4. So there we go. There's 2 Morels, so you'll hear that name a lot tonight. Second down and about 5. They'll call that a gain of 5 previously. Here's the give. That is to Nathaniel Morrell, and he gets about 4. Let's see. He may have the first down. They'll say he does as he crossed midfield down to around the 45-yard line. First down and 10 for the Hornets.
I don't know if they're going to run a play to our side, Brian.
Yeah, I know.
Everything's been left.
Hornets colors that they have, that kind of looks familiar, doesn't it? They've got the kind of like Franklin Hornets, same colors. And here is Morrell again, and Morrell fighting his way. He's got the first down. This kid just keeps moving his legs, and a great job he did down to around the 25-yard line, and that's another first down for the Hornets. Our score 3-0, 3:49 left to play in this first quarter. Very fast moving first quarter. They'll bring Kyler Little to the near side. And they'll give. That is going to be to Morrell, and Morrell trying to go outside. He'll get a couple or so.
That was a nice tackle.
I think 5, actually. Got near, 5 yards? That was a nice tackle, wasn't it?
I think that was Bill out for Centerville, number 14. That was a really nice tackle. Coach Miller trying to fire up his defense right now. He's telling them they need to step it up right now.
So that brings up second down and 6 after a 4-yard gain. Guillot under center, gives, and that's going to be to Morrell. And Morrell gets a first down after a gain of about 7. Working his way very close to the 15-yard line. And that's what we are going to see tonight. We are going to see a lot of running in this ball game.
Yeah, everything been between the tackles basically for Grand Lake. And until Centerville puts their foot down, they're going to continue to do it.
So it's first down and 10. Guillot under center. He pitches it out to Morrell, and Morrell goes down.
Nice job.
He is pushed backwards. He'll lose about a yard. That was a great job defensively.
Yeah, that was Armstrong for Centerville, man. He just made a play. I got a feeling Grand Lake won't be running that play anytime soon again.
No, I wouldn't think so. First time we saw it tonight.
2nd and 9, Grand Lake.
Centerville looked like they had a little bit of speed, huh?
Yeah,
Right outside.
Coach Millett might have got a little fire in their belly.
Yeah, maybe so.
That was a very good job on the outside.
So Guillot, or make that, Guillot will bring his Hornets to the line as he goes under center. Morrell in the backfield. That's easy to remember tonight. Here's the give. That is going to be to Morrell, but we are talking about Levi Morrell. Up the middle for a gain of about 3, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down now and 7. And Robbie, really, I don't think we're looking for a pass, are we?
Oh, no, and it's going to definitely be 4 plays. It's just, I don't know, they may try to kick a field goal if Centerville can stop them, but they're going to have to make the decision for them. We're looking for a big play right here by Centerville.
Guillot under center on 3rd down and 7.
He tried the hard count.
Yeah, I was going to say you saw Centerville.
Yeah, they stayed.
And here's a give. That is going to be straight up. He's very close to 1st down.
Again up the middle.
I'm not sure if he got it or not. Let's see.
Yep.
Oh, yep, he
First
did.
down.
Okay.
That's just putting your head down and driving it right behind your center.
Yeah. So we are under a minute left to play in this first quarter. And it is 1st down and goal, I believe. Right, Robbie?
Yes, sir.
The angles that we have are not exactly the best, but we're going to deal with them. Guillot under center. He's going to give Morrell.
Not much up the middle this time.
Not much doing, maybe a couple.
Maybe one.
Yeah, and that's going to bring up what? Now 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal, Hornets.
Both of these teams able to run the ball pretty well, though, thus far tonight, as we have 20 seconds left to play in this first quarter. Clock continues to run. Here's the give. That's going to be Morrell.
Ooh, that was a lick. That was a lick.
And he is going to be popped and brought back for a gain of about 1, perhaps.
Bulldogs contain him.
Into the first quarter, Brian.
And that brings us to the end of
So
our
that's going to do it for 1 here from Centerville High School. It's the Centerville Bulldogs 3 and the Grand Lake Hornets nothing. It's high school football on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and OrthoLA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The OrthoLA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
And welcome back here to Centerville, Louisiana, as we begin the second quarter. It will be 3rd down and goal for the Grand Lake Hornets. And this seems like it's going to shape up to be a pretty good game, Mr. Robbie Bowers.
I've been kind of paying attention to the defensive nose for Centerville. I don't know if they've been told, but they're kind of almost getting on the ground to get under Grand Lake's offensive lineman, and it seems to be working.
Right.
Because that last play, I tell you what, somebody, I didn't see who it was, but he said, no, not on this play.
Man, I tell you what, Grand Lake's got some huge, look at that offensive line. Here is Morrell, and we're going to have a flag. So we're going to see.
I think there was a guy for Centerville in the neutral zone, but they're calling false start. So I think we might have got away with one right there.
And the official is Danny Fowler.
One false start. One false start.
Danny, okay. I think the official is mic'd up, but we are.
Okay. Sorry about that.
We are Looking at third down now and goal for the Hornets. Guillard under center, looking to throw the football, and that is going to be overthrown, incomplete. Trying to see who that was intended for.
Yeah, he looked like he stopped and the quarterback threw it to the corner.
Yeah, I think so.
But, you know, when you don't throw it a lot, you expect them kind of things to happen.
That's exactly right. So that brings up a fourth down. I don't think we're going to see a
This might be a good opportunity to send somebody for Centerville. Put a little pressure on that quarterback. Because I'm like you, I don't expect a run.
Yeah, I don't need. All right.
Big play right here in the football game for Centerville.
Morale in the backfield. Guillard under center. Looking to throw the football into the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Morale. He had him wide open.
Boy, Centerville dodged their bullet, baby. That was a touchdown all the way. Quarterback through.
Wow.
Hey.
They're gonna look at that play again though. Perhaps.
Oh yeah, I mean it's off his fingertips.
That was open. So Centerville is going to take over. First down and 10. They've got it at their own 7-yard line. We've got 11:47 left to play here in the first half. Our score: Bulldogs 3, Hornets 0. And you are listening to high school football on 95.3 FM, KQKI. I want to welcome everyone in, whether you're watching on Facebook, Roku, Fire TV, KQKI.live. Here's the give. And that is going to be no gain. That was Frederick on the carry. But also, if you're listening on 95.3 FM as well, we want to welcome you in. So second down and 10, no gain on that play.
He has a nice job by the front line for Grand Lake on that play. They didn't get any penetration, but they didn't allow any either.
And here's the give. Trying to see to who that was. That was Armstrong, I believe. Ezra Armstrong. He gained about 2, Robbie, so that brings a third down and 8. You know, on that previous drive, the Hornets, they gave up some yardage, but they kind of did that bend, don't break type of defense, I guess. And they forced the field goal, and that's how we have our 3-0 ball game here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, right now is your most important play of the ball game. You want to get this first down or get at least close.
Third down and 8. For the Centerville Bulldogs.
Nice cut.
And that is going to be on the carry, Tyler Gunner, and he may have gotten about a yard or so. It's going to bring up fourth down, and I think we are going to see a punt here.
That was actually a really nice tackle by Grand Lake because I thought he had an opportunity to score, get the first down.
Was that Zornbreaker or Zornbreaker?
Yeah, it was a nice open field tackle. I really thought he was going to have an opportunity to get there.
I love that name, by the way, Zornbreaker. It sounds like what was the one that played for Chicago, the Bears.
Oh, Stonebreaker.
Stonebreaker, yeah. So back to receive is going to be Kobe Taylor. And he is going to take it in. That was actually not Taylor. That was number 7. We do not have his name. We apologize for that. And
there's a flag on the play, Brian.
Okay.
I did not see what happened.
And we're going to go to the official here in just a moment to get the call.
Right there, Matthew.
As we await the Officials Association that this crew's out of is New Orleans.
There's a flag on the punt.
As they still discuss here with 9:41 left to play in this first half.
I think they've decided on the penalty. They're just trying to determine when it happened.
And let's go to the official.
Dead ball. All right, let's go. Roughness. Receiving team number 66. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Good job.
And there we go. So that's a
personal foul.
Foul penalty.
After the play, so it cost Grand Lake 15 more yards.
And I'm not sure. Yeah, that was the punt. That's why we're seeing. So it's going to be first down and 10.
It was unsportsmanlike on both teams, so the penalty's offset.
I am staying on you for a while. Stay right there. Just.
I don't know if y'all picking it up, but the announcer for Centerville said it was on both teams. It's not. It's on Grand Lake.
Right. There we go. I think we may have gotten the downs working on the scoreboard here. First down and 10 for the Grand Lake Hornets.
Unnecessary roughness against Grand Lake. They do get the 15-yard penalty. They will play first and 10 from the 44 yards.
So it's going to be Guillot under center. He's going to throw it to the far side. That's caught, number 7. He's got some room. Here he goes, 30, and out of bounds at around the 24-yard line. That is going to be definitely a first down. And, well, that play looking real good, Robbie, for the Hornets.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously got a playmaker. It's just a matter of getting the ball in his hands. I was watching in the pregame. They were doing a couple of reverses with him, and I mean, it's just getting the ball in his hands, let him make a play.
9.5 minutes now left to play here in this first half. First down and 10. The ball spotted just inside of the 25 for the Grand Lake Hornets. Guillot under center. You've got Morrell in the backfield along with Morrell. Number 7 split out to the far side. Here they go. That is actually going to be Nathaniel Morrell, and he's going to gain about 2 yards, brings up second down and 8.
Yeah, there's a host of Bulldogs right there. I couldn't give credit to one. But they throw that play because they're going to make you respect it.
Yeah.
Second and 8, Grand Lake.
So here we go, second down and 8. And that is going to be, trying to see, I think we have a fumble.
Yep, I think somebody stripped him for sure. Bulldogs are saying they got it.
Centerville may have this football, guys.
Centerville saying they have it. No official notification as of yet.
Nope, he's calling it down. They must have got it back. Still great play.
Yeah.
I mean, make it difficult for them. It's going to be third and see where they spot it.
Looks like Grand Lake maintains possession.
That's a nice job of getting your hand in there and stripping the ball out, though.
Yeah, it sure is.
If you can't make the tackle, grab the ball.
Great job of the Hornets being quick on being able to cover that one up, too. Third down and 4. It's going to be a long 4.
I think we're going to have a timeout for Grand Lake. Yes, sir. Calm your boys down.
Okay.
Run the play you want.
We're going to go ahead and take a timeout as well. We've got 8:18 left to play here in the first half. Bulldogs lead it 3-0 here at Centerville. It's high school football. 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Each one of us is a unique story. So how do we celebrate a life? How do we tell someone's story in a single ceremony? Well, you begin with what they love. Was it gardening, sports, cooking? Then think about how to highlight that passion in a meaningful way. Hargrave Funeral Home in Morgan City will help you design a fitting tribute that captures the individual. That's why they're here, to see that every life is well celebrated. So come speak to the staff at Hargrave Funeral Home and see firsthand how they can celebrate your loved one's life.
Welcome back here to Bulldog Stadium. 3-0 our score, 8:18 left to play here in the first half, and the Hornets have it third down and 4. Guillot under center. He's going to give to Morrell, very close to first down. Let's see if he got it.
I think he's going to be short.
He may not have gotten it. We'll see.
Nope. They're moving, moving him.
They're going to say he got it. So that's a first down, and a great job there by the Hornets to keep this drive alive.
And it's enough for Grand Lake first down.
And if you're Grand Lake, that's what you want to do, right? Man, I can't get over that line. Well, who is that? That's Brian Williams, the junior, the left tackle, or the left guard, I should say. Into the end zone they go, and that one's overthrown. Guillot overthrew number 7.
That'll bring up second and 10.
So that brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Hornets. Here now with 7:39 left to play in this first half.
Yeah, inside linebacker play is going to be big in this game, especially for Centerville, because they just like to keep it tight and just push that line. And you got to fill them gaps hard.
You're right. Guillot under center. They give. That's Morrell. And Morrell making some nice moves into the end zone. No, not quite. I thought he might have gotten into the end zone, but just shy by about 2 yards. Do apologize as our angles don't quite add up tonight, but that is going to now make it 1st down and goal, and that was a nice run, Robbie.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I really thought he had an opportunity to score, but he got held up right at the end. Good job of not letting go.
So on 1st down and goal, Morrell in the backfield. Guillot under center. Here's the give. And he's going to be hard down at the 1. That was a nice play by Centerville because I thought he was going in. You saw that hole kind of open up, and it closed pretty quick.
Yeah, you're going to see the same thing here for 3 downs if it takes that.
2nd down and goal now. Ball on the 1. Or near it.
Quarterback sneak, touchdown.
There you go. And that is Guillot, the sophomore. Connor Guillot with the score. And that will make it 6-3. The Hornets take the lead here with 6:36 left to play in this first half. They'll try for the extra point, and that is going to be Jesus Morales. And,
oh, no way.
And this is going to be no good after they just couldn't get that snap down. We'll go ahead and take a timeout. Our score with 6:36 left to play in this first half. It's the Grand Lake Hornets 6, Centerville Bulldogs 3. It's high school football on 95.3 FM KQKI.
The coronavirus has affected more things than we can count. But right here at home, high school football is moving forward using recommended guidelines. The return of football is a signal that some things are moving towards a sense of normalcy. This is Beverly Rito at MC Bank applauding the players and coaches of area teams. Here's to a great 2020 season. MC Bank, member FDIC, and the community.
And welcome back here to Centerville, everyone, as the Hornets go on a drive and they get 6 points, miss the extra point. To kick is going to be Branson Aguilar, or pardon me. That is actually going to be Jesus Morales from his own 40-yard line. This is going to be a pretty nice kick that's going to be taken in at the 10, up to the 15, 20. Got some room, 30, got some speed. Still on his feet, up to around the 47-yard line. On the return was Tyler Gunner, up to the 46. That's a return of 36. And the Centerville Bulldogs will have great field position here with 6:26 left to play in this first half.
Yeah, if you ask Coach Millett on that special teams what you want to happen, he would say, give it to me on the 50. That could be a huge play in this ball game, a special teams play. We just had a bobbled snap, and we just had a nice, huge return.
Yeah, sure did. So on 1st down and 10 in the backfield is Morty Frederick. They'll give to Frederick, and he is going to force his way up near midfield. They'll mark him at about the 49, so we'll call it a gain of 1, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. Robbie's pretty active on the sidelines, isn't it? We got a lot of cheering.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of.
That Chick-fil-A burger is going to taste good at halftime.
Yes, indeed. They had those flown in or what?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Second down and 9. Here's the give. That is going to be to Gunner, and Gunner hit hard as he crosses midfield down to around the 49-yard line. Tyler Gunner, the senior. First time a quarterfinal has been played here in Centerville, right, Robbie?
Yes, sir. New territory right here.
Absolutely. And we're going to go down to Brady Borrell, who's inside the truck right now. Brady? There you go. More chicken?
Now in Hornet territory at the 49.
I did not. Did we get video of that? We're going to have an offside,
Yes,
or we
sir.
should have. Yes, we will.
It's going to make it a 3rd and 2.
So we'll go down to Danny Fowler.
6. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
See, Brian, just calling that play is going to push your defensive line back, and they're not going to be wanting to fire off. And it's helping your offensive line is what it's doing.
Exactly. There's some big guys defensively for Grand Lake. Very impressed by their size. You had mentioned that Centerville was kind of taking, kind of going low to try, and you can see why.
I tell you what, the Centerville center is having a whale of a game because he is blocking big 64
He
all
almost
night,
had to, didn't
and
he,
he
Rob?
has not touched a running back.
And this is going to be Guillot, not Guillot, pardon me, it's DeRowan. He'll keep it. And did we have a fumble or no?
No, it just took him forever to spot the ball.
Gotcha, okay. That's going to be a first down for the Centerville Bulldogs here. We got 4:27, and this crowd is getting into it. Of course, with all of the social distancing, I think 140 tickets were given to Grand Lake, if I'm not mistaken. And
they brought a little crowd
they
with
did
them now.
bring a crowd. We have people on the outside of the fence. We have them around the track here in Centerville. Great atmosphere. First down. And here is Gunner, and Gunner spun around, taken down around the 40-yard line. That's the second down. Great job defensively getting in and causing some havoc in there, Robbie.
Yeah, it looked like they sent a late blitz. It was either a free safety or a linebacker, and just a quarterback for Centerville just getting the ball off. I thought he did a fabulous job. But that could be one that could bite you, because if Centerville runs right at that blitz, it's a wide open field.
You got Cole Castile. He's a senior. You got Brian Williams. He's a junior. They're on that defensive line. And we'll get to more in just a moment. Here we go on second down. Gunner trying around the near side corner. That was about 4 Hornets.
Yeah, that was a great job of pursuit right there and then outside.
Zon Brecker. You also had Kobe Taylor in on that tackle. And it brings up a third down, Robbie. Third down and about 7. 3 minutes, 11 seconds. Was that out of bounds?
Third down, 7 yards to go for the Bulldogs.
It must have been. They stopped the clock.
Okay. So
I couldn't really quite tell, but it was pretty close.
Right. 3 minutes, 11 seconds. Clock stopped. 6-3 ball game here. The Hornets of Grand Lake lead the Bulldogs of Centerville.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
We've got a timeout taken by Centerville. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout as well. With 3:11 left to play here in the first half, our score, it's the Grand Lake Hornets 6, Centerville Bulldogs 3. It's high school football on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
It's high school football time again in St. Mary Parish, and your local Pick-A-Pack food store in Bayou Vista has all the fixings for a dynamite tailgate party. They have your favorite soft drinks and water. Plus, they have party platters featuring boudin balls, chicken tenders, and egg rolls. And couple that with their friendly fast service and a smile and high school football, and you have a winning combination. That's your local Pick-A-Pack food store, located on Highway 182 in Bayou Vista. Open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 to 10, and Sundays from 7 to 9.
And welcome back here to Centerville, everyone, as Centerville Bulldogs trying to get some more points before we head off here to the half. They've got the football, and It's 3rd down and 7. You're looking at 4-down territory, Robbie. Right here, you can just about bet on that.
Need a big gain right here.
Under center to Rowan. And we got flags and whistles. We're going to go down to the official.
I'm pretty sure that's going to cost Centerville 5 yards.
Yeah.
Immediately beats resistance. Short gain. But there is a flag on the play.
As we await the official's call.
Offside.
There we go. So offsides against the defense. That's kind of a surprise.
Well, that play is going to work, and I'm guessing it was a neutral zone because I didn't see anybody really jump. But it's going to work if you keep using it. I mean, it's crazy to say that you win a ball game because you get the defense to jump off sides, but potentially at the end of the day, that could be what makes the difference.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watch it on TV, folks. You need to watch number 52 for Centerville because he is having a whale of a game.
Here we go. DeRowan under center. He's going to give, and that is going to be to Frederick. And Frederick has got the first down, I believe. Boy, those penalties hurt you, huh, if you're Grand Lake, Robbie?
You better believe it. You're looking great. You're making stops. And then something like that happens, boy. That's a morale buster.
Yeah. We are under 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Centerville has it at the 32-yard line of Grand Lake. Coming into the football game for the Bulldogs now, that is going to be Dylan Mitchell, the senior.
Yeah,
I'll take that back. He's coming out.
You know, I love talking about the chicken eaters, and 64 for Grand Lake is a junior. Is that not scary?
Yeah, I know. They'll hug Mitchell on the sideline here, near side. DeRowan, he'll give. And with a first down and a little bit more, that's going to be the senior Travis Billot.
It's going to be just a little shy, Brian. Oh, nope, they're giving it to him.
So he's going to have the first down. That was Branson Aguilar, the senior for Grand Lake, on the tackle. We are now approaching the 2-minute mark left to play here in the first half.
How many timeouts does Centerville have, by the way?
Centerville has 2 left. That was their first charge there previously.
No real rush then.
No. First down. DeRowan, he's going to give to Gunner, and Gunner near side. Not much doing there, maybe a couple. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 8, Robbie.
Yeah, that was a nice job by number 2, Aguilar, for Grand Lake to step that in that hole and just wrap him up. Good job.
He's having a pretty good game tonight here.
He's another one of them two-way players, impact players.
You know, we see a lot of that, especially when we get to this level.
Oh, no doubt.
1A, you know, you get a lot of players that go both ways. DeRowan under center. This is going to be Frederick, and he tries to bounce it outside. He does, and he's got it out of bounds. It looks like about the – not sure where that was, Robbie, but I think that may be a first down.
It is a first, but I'm not sure.
It looks like about the 12 maybe, or 11.
Yeah, I thought Trey was going to come give me a bear hug right there.
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to give him his space here, big boy.
1:10, that will stop the clock. Left to play here in the first half.
And the nice part was he got out of bounds and stopped the clock, saved his timeout.
1 minute, 10 seconds to play in the first half.
Yeah, you're right. So they still have 2 timeouts. DeRowan, he pitches it back to Gunner while he's going down, and Gunner gets a couple, so it brings up a 2nd down and 8. 1 minute left to play. I would have to think we may see a timeout here pretty soon.
I tell you what, if Grand Lake keeps blitzing from the same spot, Centerville's going to burn them on that play. They keep sending the same guy. And I tell you what, it leaves a big hole in your defense. They luckily away from it.
Now Centerville can't kick the football, so that is something to think about as well. As Marty Frederick will go down and for a loss, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10, and we've got a timeout. We are going to keep it here.
33 seconds to play in the first half.
I want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight. We've got a lot watching on Facebook as well as the Fire TV and the Roku and our site, kqki.live. I think we may be approaching a record across the platform, or very close to it, Brady. Believe that one or not, in the quarterfinal. Both of these teams coming in tonight. Of course, you look at Grand Lake. I mean, that area was just devastated, and I know they're probably tired of hearing about storms and things like that. But being just south of Lake Charles, of course, we know what happened with the hurricanes, hurricane season this year, and really, it's great to see Grand Lake here in the quarterfinals, as well as it is great to see the Centerville Bulldogs. Hats off to both of these teams and both of these teams' coaches. The coach, Jeff Wainwright, for the Grand Lake Hornets. Durowan under center for the Centerville Bulldogs. He's going to give, and that's Gunner. Gunner trying to round the corner. He will be taken out of bounds. No gain, I don't believe.
I was kind of surprised. I thought Centerville would maybe try that hard count again just to grab 5 yards.
Right.
They can still get a first down just right outside the 1. I mean, but at this point, you want a touchdown, obviously.
Right.
And it's 4th and a long 10.
Yes. And they're going to go for a field goal. This will be from, it looks like 28 yards is Frederick. To hold for Frederick is Tyler Gunner. Here's the snap. The kick is on its way. He's got enough leg.
Oh, no doubt.
And it's good. Can you believe it? 2 field goals in this ball game. And we're going to go ahead.
Every single play.
Every single play, you're right. Our score, it is now tied up at 6-all with 22 seconds left to play in this first half. And we're going to go ahead and keep it here. Yeah, you're right about that. Goodness. If you would have, Robbie, if you would have told me this before this game that we would have a touchdown and 2 field goals, I'd have probably looked at you and wanted to take your pulse. Goodness, this is a great ball game here. We've done a lot of ball games. Yeah.
22 seconds to play in the half.
Well, Frederick's been practicing, hasn't he? No. How important is that, too, to have someone that can kick? I
mean, thinking about special teams, I mean, of course, Grand Lake had that fumbles snap, but their kickoffs, both of them went out of bounds and is giving Centerville great field position.
Yeah, that's true. Here's the kick by Frederick, taken in by Muller.
It's Christopher Morrell.
Pardon me.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see much out of Grand Lake. They may just want to take it to the house.
They may do that.
At the 27-yard line of Grand Lake, where they'll play
21
first and 10 with
seconds left to
21
play
seconds
in this first half. Hopefully you are enjoying this ball game, and as Robbie said, if not, how did you say that?
Just change the channel and go to the hospital. You got no pulse.
Oh, man. High school football in December.
That's what I was thinking on the way over here. I said, you know what? If your team is still playing in the second week of December, you ought to feel pretty good about what's happening.
That's right. Here's Murrell, and Murrell will make his way up to around the 34-yard line. We're going to have a timeout. And, 2020 has been quite the year when you look at everything. You look at the pandemic. You look at the hurricane season. I actually saw a post on Facebook, and we have a timeout, Grand Lake. And we'll go ahead and keep it here until we get to the half, guys. But I actually saw a post that it said, if you thought 2020 was bad or something like that, wait till it turns 21 and starts drinking. Yeah.
That's like my wife told me. She said, babe, the only good thing out of 2020 was you. You got better looking. And I told her I loved her.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
I'm not sure that I believe that, but I guess.
Yeah. He made that up. Danette did not say that. He made that one up.
Yes, indeed. 20, now
Hope
15.
you're watching, Danette, or listening.
I'm crossing my fingers.
Hoping not.
She ain't kicked me out yet. I'm still good.
Grand Lake's got it. 2nd down and 3. They are at their own 34-yard line. He out under center, looking to throw, will do so. It's caught. Oh, pitch back. Murrell, it is. And let's see. Oh, it looks like
Boy, that
Grand Lake
was
fell
almost
on
huge.
it. Because let me tell you, they might have tried for a field goal.
I was fixing to say that. They had an opportunity, and it looked like nobody wanted to grab the ball.
Well, that is going to do it for the first half of football, and what a first half of football it has been here in Centerville. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout at the half. We are all tied up 6-all. The Grand Lake Hornets and the Centerville Bulldogs. It is high school football, folks, in December on 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
Now be honest, tired of waiting in long lines to get your prescriptions filled? Then head on over to Spitali Drugs in Morgan City to get that fast, courteous hometown service. Spitali Drugs has been carrying on the tradition of serving the public with fast, reliable, friendly service for years. Spitali Drugs is open Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Located at 1200 North Victor II Boulevard in Morgan City, next to the Bourgeois Medical Center. That's Spitali Drugs, where you'll always be number one. Being a good neighbor is more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm Insurance, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. So thank you to our current customers and our future ones from your local State Farm agents in St. Mary Parish, John Cart and Carol Foles in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
The following is an important message from Tesh Action Clinic to help local residents seeking medical and mental health care in these uncertain times. Tesh Action Clinic is providing telehealth visits that can be held from home on your computer or smartphone. Schedule your telehealth appointment today by calling 337-828-2550. That's 337-828-2550. 2550. Tesh Action Clinic, keeping your health intact.
Archie Manning here for Thibodeau Regional. In the Manning household, you could say we're pretty serious about sports. And just like the expert team at Sports Medicine Center of Thibodeau Regional, we're also very serious about sports safety, especially concussion. They have advanced concussion testing technology that provides a more accurate, objective diagnosis and safer return to play. So play hard. Play to win, but play it safe with Sports Medicine Center of Thibodeau Regional.
Being a good neighbor is more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm Insurance, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. So thank you to our current customers and our future ones from your local State Farm agents in St. Mary Parish, John Cart and Carol Foles in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Tesh Action Clinic welcomes their newest practitioner to their Thibodeau location. Physician's assistant Carolyn Ayers welcomes you to schedule your appointment with her today. The Thibodeau location of Tesh Action Clinic offers a full family practice, including adult medicine, podiatry services, an in-house lab, COVID testing, and flu vaccinations for the whole family. Call for your appointment today at 985-446-7341 or visit tabhealth.org. Tesh Action Clinic, keeping your health intact.
Looking for a dumpster rental company that's reputable and affordable? At Awapaho Litter Box Rentals, they make dumpster rentals simple, cost-effective, and convenient. Awapaho Litter Box Rentals is locally owned and operated, which allows them to provide the fastest service in town by using flexible scheduling, which maximizes your container's potential and saves you money with no hidden surcharges. So you need a dumpster? Call Awapaho Litter Box Rentals at 985-384-0703 and let them take your trash.
What's the most popular sport around? Well, I gotta tell you, it's golf. And in Berwick, you got the St. Mary Golf and Country Club and Bogey Free Golf, and they're right there in your backyard. Let Bogey Free Golf repair your clubs or set you up in a new set of clubs, and then head on out to play a round of golf at the best 9-hole course around, the St. Mary Golf and Country Club. That's right, the best of both worlds. The St. Mary Golf and Country Club and Bogey Free Golf, a winning combination, and they're located just across from Berwick High School.
Core Sports Performance offers training opportunities for athletes for ages 8 through collegiate level and non-athletes alike. We take a functional approach, ensuring proper movement patterns and scientific-based training and recovery principles. We offer sports performance training programs. Adult opportunities include one-on-one, semi-private, hybrid training models which combine online programming using our Core Sports Performance Training app and an in-person private training. Let us help you reach your fitness goals at Core Sports Performance, 611 Brashear Avenue, Morgan City.
And welcome back here to Centerville, everyone. Brian Prodich along with Robbie Bowers. Want to thank our camera guys. We have Braden Borrell. He's down on our lower camera, as well as I want to thank Matthew Prodich. Yes, we brought our children in, Brady, to give us a hand here tonight. And so far, I think they've done a magnificent job here in this first half. It's been a great first half as well. One of the better games that we've been a part of. And you look at the score, it's 6-6. 2 field goals, Centerville, a touchdown and a missed extra point by Grand Lake. This game has just been really a battle on the football field tonight, and very much enjoying it. Congrats to both of these schools for making it this far. It's going to be very interesting to see how this game winds up, especially with field goals being kicked. We came out earlier this morning to set everything up. Of course, we were able to talk with Coach Millett, and he was pretty excited about this football game, and he was excited about the crowd that they were going to have. You know, with all the social distancing, everyone, they have to, be in the stands and be so far apart or whatever, and they have people on the side. They've become creative with how to do things here in 2020. We've not only become creative, but the high schools have become creative as well. Yeah.
Refuse.
Yeah,
we
that's
got
it.
2 hot dogs for a home game.
Did they really have hot dogs? They have hot dogs? Did he just say hot dogs?
I'm gonna find out.
Oh man, come on. Couldn't they spit out some hot dogs or something? That would have been great. You know my whole thing. I love hot dogs, right? I'm still looking for a hot dog eating contest locally. So that way I can go ahead. Well, I don't think I'm that good. I don't think I'm that good. I'm going to put it to you that way. Now Robbie, he may be pretty good. I don't even know where. Robbie's probably over at the concession stand. Thank you, sir. And Matthew actually came up with one of those Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Chick-fil-A's got to be, they're going to be loving us after this, because they're going to have a lot of people going over to Homa. And is there one in New Iberia? I don't know if there's one in New Iberia. Is there a Chick-fil-A in New Iberia? Yes, indeed. Yeah, we sure do. And that's, I like this. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Haynesville up in, is it Northeast? Shreveport, Northwest, okay. Yeah, you're right. That was over in Hanson, too. And that was a great football game, by the way. And just, it's always fun doing Hanson games because just you get that atmosphere. You look at their field, it's just unbelievable. I mean, in November, and it's as green as could be, and it's just amazing how much effort or how much work, I should say, in effort that they put into making that football field look so good. Cliff would always say you can always tell as you get later on in to football season because the field is changing colors, and we see that here tonight in Centerville, and but it kind of adds to the game a little bit, I think, the effect in being here.
It looks soft, but it also looks a little slippery.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you it's slippery. Because that's the same grass that we got stuck in here on the.
Oh, by the way, if you didn't get your Chick-fil-A sandwich, you ain't getting it.
Oh man.
200 gone.
Wow. Well, we know what to do, and we get a card or something and sell Chick-fil-A in Centerville, and we'll be all right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's very interesting there. Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of which, I think we want to go ahead and take a timeout and let some of those sponsors play. When we come back, we will be just about ready for the second half. Our score here at the half, it's the Grand Lake Hornets 6 and the Centerville Bulldogs 6. It's high school football on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
When the teams take the field, there's always another team ready to go into action at Franklin Foundation Hospital. From on-the-field injuries or any type of emergency, the emergency department at Franklin Foundation Hospital is staffed with some of the most experienced professionals in the healthcare industry. And your full recovery is our number one goal through orthopedic and physical therapy services to get you back on the field and enjoying the quality of life you deserve. At Franklin Foundation Hospital, we're moving forward for a healthier community.
Each one of us is a unique story. So how do we celebrate a life? How do we tell someone's story in a single ceremony? Well, you begin with what they love. Was it gardening, sports, cooking? Then think about how to highlight that passion in a meaningful way. Hargrave Funeral Home in Morgan City will help you design a fitting tribute that captures the individual. That's why they're here, to see that every life is well celebrated. So come speak to the staff at Hargrave Funeral Home and see firsthand how they can celebrate your loved one's life.
The coronavirus has affected more things than we can count. But right here at home, high school football is moving forward using recommended guidelines. The return of football is a signal that some things are moving towards a sense of normalcy. This is Beverly Rito at MC Bank applauding the players and coaches of area teams. Here's to a great 2020 season. MC Bank, member FDIC, and the community.
It's high school football time again in St. Mary Parish, and your local Pick-a-Pack food store in Bayou Vista has all the fixings for a dynamite tailgate party. They have your favorite soft drinks and water. Plus, they have party platters featuring boudin balls, chicken tenders, and egg rolls. And couple that with their friendly fast service and a smile and high school football, and you have a winning combination. That's your local Pick-a-Pack food store, located on Highway 182 in Bayou Vista. Open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 to 10, and Sundays from 7 to 9. Now be honest, tired of waiting in long lines to get your prescriptions filled? Then head on over to Spitali Drugs in Morgan City to get that fast, courteous hometown service. Spitali Drugs has been carrying on the tradition of serving the public with fast, reliable, friendly service for years. Spitali Drugs is open Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Located at 1200 North Victor II Boulevard in Morgan City, next to the Bourgeois Medical Center. That's Spitali Drugs. We are always be number one.
And welcome back here to Centerville, Louisiana's high school football. It's the LHSAA quarterfinals here in Centerville, all tied up. 6-all, Grand Lake Hornets and the Centerville Bulldogs. And we're trying to see if we're going to be able to go down to Robbie on the field. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think that's Millett that he's got down on the field right now. And, well, there we go. That's fine. So we're going to just let him be. He is he's quite the character, is Coach Millett, as we talked to him for a while. I'm Brady here this morning into this afternoon. No, he didn't. Yes. Yeah, what's up with that, Steve? Oh, come on, Coach. Yeah. Man, I tell you what,
I'll tell anybody, Centerville got the overall best menu in the state.
would like to thank Thibodeau Regional Health Systems for their support of Bulldog Athletics. Thibodeau Regional Sports Medicine Center is committed to the safety of high school athletes.
They gave us a
In
box.
addition to tonight's game, provide
I remember
certified
that. I
athletic
sure did.
training services for many Bulldog athletic events.
Huh? He's saying he's in the neutral zone.
I know Steve better haul that smoke wagon
he said
up
we
there.
got it right once.
Edition, they make it.
I'm like, okay.
For more information,
I'll talk to him, Brian. Huh? He said we got it right once. Oh, at least we got it right once. Of course, we didn't get it right the second time.
You got two people on the chains. I'm waiting on another two that they go.
Well, see, here's the question.
They don't let him sleep in the house.
The ball was starting to move because that's perfectly legal.
Mm-hmm. Because the ball is moving, he can move. He can do that. That is correct.
See, because this is something I've learned. See, I could look at something.
We know who's
and use my
going to do that
knowledge
football.
and skill and
Hello,
experience.
I'm part of a foundation that
Coach
takes special
look
needs
at
kids.
something and use his knowledge of the rules and experience and come up with two different
rub it in my
ideas.
face.
We kicking from the clock. Guys, let's finish this strong. Let's finish this strong. Finish strong on three. 1, 2, 3. Finish strong.
Anniversary, I could just about tell you that.
Danny Fowler is the referee wearing the white cap tonight. Brett Landrum, the umpire.
Yes, indeed.
His head linesman is Mike
We have got Centerville that is going to kick this one off here.
He was waiting on the K-ball.
Derek!
Is that what we were doing?
Y'all didn't see that the other day in the pros?
Oh,
They stopped the game because the quarterback took the ball off the field.
Mel!
And Belichick lost his mind because the other team got a chance to kick a field goal. Probably.
Well, but you got to remember, Brady's not with him.
Yep, sometimes it comes back and haunts you, huh?
It's going to be Morty Frederick. Kick this one away from his own 40-yard line.
They're playing with the game clock.
And I apologize, my mic was not up while we were supposed to be talking, but as I was saying, my in-laws have like 300 acres south of Natchitoches. I can just go hang out over there. We have to go to Natchitoches.
We appreciate you making it look like we're talking to ourselves.
Yes, sorry about that.
Here's the kick by Frederick, and it is going to be fair caught at the 32-yard line. I'd almost let that one go out. Right?
I think it had a shot. I mean, if you're going to fair catch it, don't catch it.
Right.
But, hey.
So here we go. First down and 10.
First down.
For the Hornets.
First down.
Let's see what the coach Grand Lake is going to draw up right here. I'm sure he's got something he saw he liked.
All tied up at 6. begin the second half. Dion under center. He's going to give. Oh, he's got some room, got some speed. This is the guy we don't have
Ball.
on our roster. He's still on his feet. 35, 30, inside the 20. Still running and finally tripped up by one of his own teammates down at around the 10-yard line. And that was just pure effort. But did you see those big guys, Robbie? What do you call them, the chicken eaters?
Well,
they were all the way down the field, weren't they?
There was a chance that he was going to lose that ball, and he pulled it back in. That's some strength right there. One of the Centerville players had his hand on the ball, and I thought he was going to lose it. And he pulled that ball back in and ran another 30 yards down the field.
That's
big leg there to start that.
Oh, it sure is. As they got it at the 7-yard line. They go first down and go. Dion on the center. He gives straight up the middle, still on his feet, still working his way down. Very close to the goal line, I think. Hard to see. Maybe about the 3, huh? Or 5-yard.
Still looking for the spot.
4 maybe.
Well, you Grand Lake, though, that's what you want, man. Come out with a huge play. Get your team fired up. Go grab the lead and give it back to Centerville and put the pressure on.
Yeah. Here we go. Second down now. Go. Second down.
Whoa, they got the quarterback for a drop, loss. That looked like a busted play. He come around the corner and nobody was there.
Go, here you go.
Third down now.
Third down.
Sort of read Facebook. And here we go into the end zone for the score.
Untouched, by the way. It was a really nice block. His lead blocker come out there and kicked out the end. Really nice block by Grand Lake.
So that is now going to make it
should be
12-6. Yeah.
See if we can get the snap. Had a little trouble last time.
Here's the extra point. It's up, it's on its way, and it's good. So we've got 9:46 left to play here in this third quarter. Our score, it's the Grand Lake Hornets 13, Centerville Bulldogs 6. It's high school football on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Who? What is he doing? He was fussing at his player.
Oh, no, he doesn't get to do that.
Being a good neighbor is more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm Insurance, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. So thank you to our current customers and our future ones from your local State Farm agents in St. Mary Parish, John Cart and Carol Foltz in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
The following is an important message from Tash Action Clinic to help local residents seeking.
And welcome back here as Grand Lake set to kick this one away. And that is going to be.
I'm assuming it's offsides against the kicking team.
See if we can go down to the official here.
Kicking team, 5-yard penalty, replay kick.
Unfortunately for Grand Lake, that was their best kick of the night, and it was offsides.
Right. Everything looking good. Across our digital network. I want to thank Brady doing a great job down in the trailer with everything as well. As you got Jesus Morales, the kicker. Grand Lake. Back to receive. That looks like Ezra Armstrong along with Gunner, and then you got Travis Billot. So now they'll have to kick it, Robbie, from their own 35. Here's the kick.
That was a nice kick.
Yeah, that is, isn't it? Taken in at 20 by Gunner. 30, 35, and just across the 40-yard line. A return of 20 yards by Tyler Gunner for Centerville. Senior there.
Yeah, great field position.
Well, you look after this season, they lose Frederick. They lose Gunner.
A lot of experience.
Yeah.
I mean, we was talking about Trey Fredericks earlier. He's a 6-year letterman.
There we go. We got another flag and a whistle.
I think they're going to get false start on the offense.
Referee.
False start. Offense number 53. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Yeah, they were pulling the guard that time. He left a little bit early. I think they were trying to get him around the outside.
So here we go. After that false start, first down at 15. Ball spotted just inside the 34, it looks like. And they are going to give it, that's to Travis Billot. Billot may have gotten a yard, so it's going to bring up second down at 15 still.
And Coach Millett may try that hard snap right here to see if he can get them 5 yards back he lost.
And it is 13-6 our score, 9:05 left to play here in this third quarter. It's the quarterfinals. Grand Lake leads it over the Centerville Bulldogs. Here we go, and that is trying to see who that was, Robbie. Was that Frederick?
No, I don't think so.
No, that's going to be Gunner, yeah.
Gunner. It's just such a slow developing play.
Isn't it, though?
And it gives you defense, allows them to have time to get over there. And Grand Lake, did a good job on the inside.
Third down now and 15. Or make it third down and 14. For the Centerville Bulldogs. Here's the give. Straight up the middle, that's Frederick. As he gains about 7 or 8 yards up to around the 43, not enough for first down. So it brings up fourth down for the Centerville Bulldogs.
Yeah, that 5-yard penalty kind of put you behind the chains.
Yeah, sure does.
That kind of hurt that drive right there.
There we go. So fourth down and 7. And they're going to punt. It's Frederick. Oh, they faked the punt. Gunner's going to take it, and he's going to be brought down at the 45-yard line. Great job defensively, or by the special teams. That was, Kobe Pugh along with Cole Mott for
But I hate to be the one to point it out, but number 40 for Centerville missed a block. I think if he makes that block, he might go all the way.
So that is going to be a turnover on downs. First down and 10 for the Grand Lake Hornets. Would you have, well, I guess you can't really question anything. 13-6. I guess you're trying to make something happen. 7 minutes, 15 seconds left to play here in the third. First down and 10. Murrell, he's got some room. Boy, he likes to keep that ball out, doesn't he? Down to around the
pretty nice
40,
stiff for him, too.
Yeah, 30-yard line.
Yeah, that was kind of against the grain. They kind of threw everything to the right and came back left. See if they was going to catch Centerville taking a nap.
So Murrell on a great run. Levi Murrell gets it down to the 30-yard line. First down and 10 for the Hornets, and they are looking pretty good right now, Robbie.
Oh, they rolling. There's no doubt about that.
They are looking really good as we are now at 6.5 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Here's the give and trying to bounce it outside. Number 7. Boy, he just has a way of breaking tackles. And that's very close to a first down. Maybe shy of about 2 yards. So it's going to bring up second down and 2. Nice drive here. Excellent field position to start this one as they started at, the 46, I believe. Crowd still in it, though. On second down, they'll give. Giat gives. That is going to be to Murrell again. And
tell you what, that's a great defensive play right there. I know he gave it up, but you know what? That's sticking with it. Good job by both players.
Absolutely. Murrell just
but that little counter for Grand Lake's really been working, though.
Yeah, it sure has, hasn't it?
Very productive for them. They will go back to it. You can believe it.
Yeah. So here goes Giat. He is going to give, and that is going to be to Nathaniel Murrell, and he'll get a few on that play.
I think he actually tripped on his own lineman.
I think so. That's what happened on that long run. You remember? With number 7 there, he got kind of tripped up. And we'll see what they do here. Second down and 7. It's going to be a short 7. They give. That's the number 7, and he is going to be taken out of bounds at around the 2. Boy, he gave a good stiff arm right there too, huh, Robbie?
Oh, yeah, that was pretty. Nice job in open field.
Trying to see who that was defensively. Was that I think that may have been Ezra Armstrong, along with, it looked like Travis Billot.
First and goal, Grand Lake.
That forced him out of bounds. First and goal for the Hornets, and into the end zone for the score is the sophomore Connor Giat. And that is going to put another 6 on the board for the Hornets.
19, Centerville 6.
So that makes it 19-6 now, with 4:17 left to play here in this third quarter. Morales will kick the extra point. It's on its way, and it's good. So we've got 4:17 left to play in this third quarter. Our score, it's the Hornets of Grand Lake 20 and the Centerville Bulldogs 6. It's high school football on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
When you're sick, you want to be close to home. World-class medicine doesn't require a trip to the city because the best care is close to home at Thibodaux Regional. We're continually adding new services, and our team of physicians has grown to more than 250.
That's a lot of doctors.
More doctors, more services, treating more conditions.
And keeping more families healthy.
World-class medicine, right here, close to home at Thibodaux Regional.
And welcome back here to Centerville. Morales set to kick this one off from his own 40-yard line for the Hornets. They're going to have Ezra Armstrong will stand back at around zone 5, but this is going to bounce, hit, and be taken in by Travis Billot. Trying to hit the middle of the field. We got a flag. So they're probably going to bring this one back a little bit as he got up to the 41 or 21-yard line. Let's go down to the official.
I got a 5. What number? 20. 5-yard face mask. Kicking team, number 20.
Face mask.
Boy, it almost sounded like a little funky disco or something. Huh? That little electric. You remember that? I don't know. Robbie probably remembers. I don't know how old Brady. I don't think old Brady. There we go. I'm sure Bodie will have something to say about it, though. He's watching tonight. We just want to welcome everyone. We enjoy this across our platforms. Welcoming y'all here to South Central Louisiana, as that's going to be a nice play defensively.
Yeah, that one didn't fool Grand Lake at all. That was a little counter back to Trey Fredericks. I don't know. It kind of feels like they need to open it up a little bit right here. You're getting kind of late.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's definitely still within reach, but you got to make a couple plays right here if you're Centerville.
Our score is 20-6. We wear many hats doing these broadcasts, by the way. And here's Gunner. Tyler Gunner will make his way up to about the 30, 31. That's where the kick was brought back to originally. After the penalty, it backed it up. So it brings up a third down at about 6. How important is this, Robbie, for the Centerville Bulldogs right now, this third down and
you can't give this ball back to Grand Lake, not without scoring.
Because they're rolling right now. They're moving.
This is the best their offense has looked
absolutely.
all game.
Grand Lake looking real good right now.
I mean, the last 2 drives are by far the best they've had all game. They made some adjustments. I got to give it to them. They made some adjustments, and that counter play was one of them.
Third down, long 6. The pitch to Gunner, and Tyler Gunner trying to cut it back up, and
it's going to be a little short.
Yep, shy of about 2 yards for a first down. Let's see, they actually marked it at the 35, it looks like. So, yeah, it's going to be a long 2, isn't it? After that gain of 4, clock rolling down to 2 minutes left to play here in this third quarter. 26 ball game.
Hard count.
Interesting.
Freebie.
Are they going to punt? Are they bringing in? I don't know what they're doing now.
I thought if anything, try to hard count, and if it don't work, call timeout.
Right. I think maybe so, huh? DeRowan.
I don't know. If this is a fake, I'm not a fan of this. I'd rather see your offense out there doing this.
Yeah. So it's going to be Frederick back around his own 22, and it's not going to be a fake. They're going to kick it. Fairly nice punt that will hit at the 42 and then go out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So that is where the Grand Lake Hornets will play first down and 10 from their own 40-yard line with 1:30 left to play in this third quarter.
I was really kind of surprising, but we'll see how it turns out.
Yep.
I mean, your defense got to step up right here and get a 3 and out.
Yeah, you're right. If Centerville wants a chance at this, I would have to believe that, because right now Grand Lake's looking real good.
Well, the pressure's not on them anymore.
That's exactly right. They can just do what they do, and that's rush the football.
Yep. Take your time. Don't be in a hurry. Run our plays. Eat up the clock.
7 on the carry. That's a gain of 4. Trying to see who that We need to get a name on him, I think, number 7. As we approach the 1 minute mark, it's going to make it 2nd down and 7.
2149. Last 4 numbers, 2149.
Here go the Hornets on 2nd down, 7. They give.
Ooh, nice play by 20. Nice job.
They gave that ball to number 7.
A really nice defensive play. That's big for Centerville right there. Puts Grand Lake in 3rd and long. And at this point, if they don't get the first down, they'll be happy to punt it.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
that was a loss of about a loss of about a yard. They're going to say. Huge down here for Centerville. If you're the Centerville defense, not so much for Grand Lake. As they lead 20-6. Looking to throw the football. Oh, did he catch it? No.
No, he dropped it.
That hit the ground. It was intended. Guillot's pass intended for, it looked like Kyler Little, the senior.
So Grand Lake will have to run another play because it was incomplete. Stop the clock.
Boy, if he would have just put a little bit more in that football, huh, Robbie? He had him open.
Yeah, he was open. I wasn't quite sure if he was going to get the first down. I mean, Centerville could have had an opportunity to make a play, but that stopped the clock for Centerville and forced them into a punt. So, which I think they okay punting right now. Yeah, up by 2 scores.
Guillot not looking bad at all throwing the football here tonight when he has thrown it. And this punt will hit inside the 40 and be downed at the 33-yard line. So that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Our score here at the end of 3, it's the Hornets of Grand Lake 20, Centerville Bulldogs 6. It's high school football. 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Being a good neighbor is more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm Insurance, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. So thank you to our current customers and our future ones from your local State Farm agents in St. Mary Parish, John Cart and Carol Foltz in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Tash Action Clinic welcomes their newest
And welcome back here to Centerville, everyone. As the Hornets lead 20-6. Yeah, we are a crew of many hats, as we mentioned. Small crew, and I know we've had some issues with the scoreboard. As I'll go ahead and take that one, Brady. That's my fault, because as I announced, I'm actually updating the scoreboard as well. So
definitely,
yeah, it's not ESPN, but we're close. We're getting close.
We produce our own show.
Here we go, Centerville. That's going to be, let's see, who was that? That was Travis Billot. No gain on that play. 2nd down and 10.
Well, you know, Brian, I'll put us up against pretty much any radio station or local TV station.
There you go. That's exactly right. That's right. As they will now play 2nd down. They'll say gained about a half a yard or so. So that brings up 2nd down and 9 for the Hornets. Ball spotted just inside of the 45-yard line for the Bulldogs, I should say. DeRowan under center. We're going to have, is this a timeout? And it is.
Timeout. Centerville.
And, well, we'll go ahead and take a timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here, Brady. As we want to mention some of the roster here for the Centerville Bulldogs. Kashawn Washington, a sophomore. Of course, Marty Frederick, senior. Timothy White, a junior. Matthew Saunier, a sophomore for the Bulldogs. Nico DeRowan, sophomore. Tyler Gunner, senior. Logan Fields, junior. Travis Billot, the senior. Trace Young is a junior for the Centerville Bulldogs, as well as Bryson. This could go either way, Trahan or Trahan as a freshman. Connor Alcina, the sophomore for the Bulldogs. Keandre Pins, senior. Dylan Steiner, freshman. Landon Lanclose, senior, as we go back to the field. And second down and 9. They give. That is going to be to, let's see, that was Armstrong, Ezra Armstrong, very close to a first down, I believe. Very, very close. But he won't have it. Oh, they're going to say he got it. Okay, so it is a first down. Jace Pellerin, the sophomore. Evan Louvier, he's sophomore as well.
See,
Ian Newton.
That was a little bit quick hitter of a play right there. It didn't quite take as long to develop, and you seen it was a little bit nicer.
We're going to have Brady write down something for us, as we have found out the name of that number 7 for Grand Lake, as that was number 14, Travis Billot, on the carry, gained about 1. Doesn't seem like they're getting as much yardage. Grand Lake really doing a great job defensively here, Robbie, in the second half. They made some adjustments.
They just seem a little more active, that's all.
Yeah.
They're getting to the ball a little quicker. It makes almost Centerville look a little slower, but it's not that they're slower. I just think Grand Lake's stepping it up a little bit.
Looking to throw, DeRowan. He's under some pressure, and he's going to go down for a loss of about 2. The big guy on the tackle, that was Bryant Williams, the junior.
Believe it or not, I think that's the first tackle tonight, which is amazing.
Well, that looked like a Bodie Barrio out there. Huh?
Oh, no, it wasn't that great.
No, not great.
Bo would still be dancing.
That would be interesting within itself.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, instead of a cabbage patch, that's like cabbage patches.
No kidding.
Love you, Bodie.
Third down and about 11 for the Bulldogs. Rowan under center. They're going to give this Gunner. Now they give it back to, that was Billot. And trying a little trickery there, but didn't quite make it. That's going to make it fourth down now. And you almost forced a punt right here, aren't you, Robbie?
Yeah, you're running out of time. I can tell you that. It wouldn't be such a big deal if you was just down by 7.
Right.
But 14 kind of – I mean, the play of that, the defensive end, number 4 for Grand Lake, was just – he was sat home on that play.
That was
he just let it
Kobe
come to
Taylor,
him and he made a nice tackle.
Taylor's had a great game here for the Hornets.
Just being disciplined helps, you know.
Absolutely.
Nice,
That's a nice punt there by Frederick, and that is going to go out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. So we got 8:58 left to play here in this ball game. It's a 20-6 score. It's Grand Lake over the Centerville Bulldogs right now.
First down.
There we go. There you go. Robbie will be first in line.
Yeah. That'll be a short line, let me tell you. And I don't mean height-wise.
Here we go. That's going to be a gain of about a yard. Trying to see who carried that. A little bit of.
Yeah, I think I got a better chance of getting nachos from Big J than I do getting a shot.
You got a better chance of flying with those cows from Chick-fil-A coming down onto the field.
That's right.
Hornets pick up 1 yard on first down. They'll play second and 9.
There we go. Second down and 9, and Grand Lake's just going to take their time as 8:17 left on this clock. Guillot under center on second down and 9. He'll give. That's the number 7. I think we finally got a name as he gets very close to first down. Shy of about 2 yards, and that name, Mr. Brady Bowerell.
That would be Eli Fountain. Eli Fountain, yes.
Fountain?
Fountain, yes.
Okay.
Eli Fountain. Number
like
7.
Fountain, like a drinking fountain.
Like a drinking fountain.
Okay, gotcha.
He's a good player. He's got some
is.
shifty little moves on him. He's not real huge, but He knows how to use the field and set up blocks. I got to give him that.
You're right.
He actually, I believe he's the one that had that nice little pass. Was that in the first half?
Yeah, he did. That was a very nice play. 3rd down and short. They give it to Fountain. And Fountain, we got a flag. We're going to go down to the official here, Mr. Danny Fowler, in just a moment. So we will wait the call from Mr. Fowler.
Getting a little pushy out there.
Yeah, you notice that.
Yeah, some attitudes.
Personal foul. Shot block.
Oh.
Offense number 76. 15-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
Big penalty.
Yeah, that is a huge penalty.
Yeah.
So they're going to say that was against Zach Johnson.
You know, it's only fair to call that because that can be a really dangerous
block. You're right.
Basically, you're engaged with an offensive lineman and somebody else comes take your legs out. That's almost not fair. And it's very dangerous, to be honest.
Very dangerous.
But you know what? Knock on wood. So far, I don't think we've seen a cramp.
No, you're right.
Which we always,
you know, and they're playing, a lot of them playing both ways.
Oh, yeah, they're hitting out there.
They are hitting. 3rd down and looks like about 17. Guillot looking to throw, will do so, and this is going to be incomplete. Intended for Muller. It was Tyler Gunner on the coverage. And I'm not sure if, no, there was no flag. Okay. Heard something come through and thought maybe there was a flag, but.
Yeah, the only injury I've seen, unfortunately, is one of the cheerleaders for Centerville. She's got a little ice on her knee. I'm not sure what happened.
Hornets lead 20-6.
I don't know if I'll try to send maybe somebody to get a piece of this punt because I will tell you Grand Lake is very slow punting the ball.
That's Frederick back at around his own 43.
Oh, nice punt.
Man, this is a nice punt. It's going to hit
look
inside the 40. Goodness.
Yeah, you got about a 12, 15 yard off that bounce.
That was nice. 23-yard line is where they downed it.
I heard him kick that ball.
Yeah, I heard the thump when he hit it with his foot.
I heard it through your mic.
I think everyone did.
Yes.
Boy, when you needed a punt, that was a punt, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. That might be the best punt he had all year. He nailed that one.
So now Centerville's got the football.
If you look at the flag, it was unassisted because it's not blowing exactly hard.
No, that's right.
He had a little breeze to his back.
And Robbie, I mean, they've got to do something here.
Yeah, you gotta get a big play here.
Centerville definitely not out of this ball game. And if you're Grand Lake, you can't let up. This has been a great football game, though.
I'm just not a fan of that play. It's a very slow developing play, and it just hadn't been productive.
Well, that was Gunner on the carry, and he may have gotten a yard. And we saw that the last drive, didn't we? They kind of kept going to that play. Just didn't seem like it was working. As the Centerville Bulldogs come up to the line, Guillot, or not Guillot, DeRowan. And nothing happening there, trying to get a number. That was Frederick. That carry lost about 2 yards, Robbie.
Yeah, I think that was Big Williams in there being disruptive. Well, I would love to have him on my defensive line.
Oh, what?
And you got a whole nother year.
He's a junior. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Wow.
Took the words right out of my mouth. That guy's huge.
Yeah, just to think he's going to grow some more. Wow.
Tell you what, if I'm McNeese and he's in my backyard.
Oh, he ain't leaving. I'm going to tell the boy, I'm going to take his state rights away. He ain't leaving the state of Louisiana. Wow, that's a play. Number 2 for the defense. Whew, that was a play.
Branson Aguilar got in there and it was havoc, and that was a huge loss, and that is going to bring up 4th down, I believe, Robbie. And they're going to have to, I mean, it's not like you can, I know they don't have much time, but it's not like you can go for it here.
No, I mean.
You're not going to, chances are you're not going to make it. And what a great game here tonight, though. We've seen some great play. These kids on both sides of this football are giving it all they've got. Oh, that was close to being blocked, it appeared. That was actually not a bad punt.
Yeah, it made it to midfield.
Yeah, sure did.
I mean, the story of the second half, Grand Lake has won this half.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know, really, Centerville hasn't made huge mistakes or anything. It's just Grand Lake played a little bit better.
14 unanswered points thus far by Grand Lake.
But that counter play that they ran about 5 or 6 times in the second half, it has done a lot for Grand Lake.
Yeah.
They might have 100 yards in 5 plays. It's been very productive for them. They found something they liked, and they stuck with it.
So it's first down and 10 for the Grand Lake Hornets. We've got 4:13 left to play in this fourth quarter. In this ball
fumble.
Here's the fumble. Let's see if they're just going to fall back on it. Fountain picked it up, and he is still going.
He might have
to
gained
get some yardage. He gained about 2 yards, I think, at least a yard. I think he gained about a yard, but that could have been a loss of about 6 or 7, Robbie.
Yeah, if you got somebody in the backfield, that could have got real interesting real fast.
Great job there by Fountain
without question,
to pick that up.
I mean, he easily could just fall on that ball.
When you say making something out of nothing,
sure, yeah.
Kind of like my gingerbread cookies the other night. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I told Brady about those. Man, those things came out good.
Keep talking about them.
Here we go. That is going to be straight up the middle. Murrell still on his feet, fighting, making his way down to the 26-yard line, and that is going to be a first down for the Hornets as we approach now 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in this ball game. Historic night for the Centerville Bulldogs. Quarterfinals of Class 1, Class 1A here in Centerville. Being able to play this football game tonight.
They're about to let the dogs out down there.
There we go. Robbie always having fun.
Oh, I got some fire.
He loves the sidelines.
Cheerleaders.
Yeah, Robbie loves the sidelines. Let me tell you. I want to thank everyone for making this possible here tonight. It's been a great night of football. There we go. Oh, you got him on camera, right? Yes, everyone gets to see. Put the face to the voice, or the voice to the face. Yeah.
Everybody just said, "Wow, that's a handsome-looking fella." That's a lucky woman.
The net won't say that.
Second down and 6, make it 7 for the Hornets. That's going to be Fountain, and Fountain, he's got some room still on his feet, and he is gone into the end zone for the score.
I don't know what happened, but you got about 3 Centerville players down.
And I think that may have done it here tonight.
I think it's 14 and 40 down for Centerville.
Yeah, I think you're right. It looks like that is going to be.
I don't know if they leg whipped each other or what.
It may have. I think when Fountain came through.
Yeah.
You're right. I think that may have happened. That's Travis Billard Travis Billard, and I think you said 40 for.
Yeah, that hurts. I'll tell you what, if you ever get leg whipped, it's like getting hit with a baseball bat.
And it looked like Ezra Armstrong. They are both. Armstrong, the senior, along with Billard being a senior as well. Their last football game tonight, as it appears that it will be their last football game as we are now 26-6 with 2:27 left to play here in this ball game. Centerville trailing.
Well, you know what? You're never happy with a loss, but it's not that bad when it's the third round of the playoffs.
Right.
And your coach been here 5 years, and he's put you in the playoffs, I believe, every year. I mean, you got to be pretty happy with Coach Miller's doing. I mean, he's getting a lot out of a little, and don't take that in the wrong way. But what I mean is small numbers. He's getting a lot of play out of it.
Yeah.
And that don't just happen accidentally. You know, if you think it does, you're crazy. The man got 30 years of experience. You don't think he knows how to motivate somebody?
It's his 5th year with this program, too. Previously, he was at Morgan City.
I believe
37 years he's been
Patterson.
coaching.
He was with Patterson.
He was the defensive coordinator at Patterson.
Right. Yeah.
He's been coaching 37 years, he told us.
Yep.
37 years, a long time to be coaching. That's for sure. So they're going to try. It's Morales to try for the extra point here for the Hornets. And the hold is going to be Connor Guillot. Not sure what's going on there. They're making some adjustments or something between Guillot and Morales. Here's the kick. It's on its way. And it is good. So we have got 2:27 left to play in this ball game. Our score here from Centerville, it's the Hornets of Grand Lake 27, Bulldogs 6. It's high school football on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Looking for a dumpster rental company that's reputable and affordable? At Awapaho Litter Box Rentals, they make dumpster rentals simple, cost-effective, and convenient. Awapaho Litter Box Rentals is locally owned and operated, which allows them to provide the fastest service in town by using flexible scheduling, which maximizes your container's potential and saves you money with no hidden surcharges. So you need a dumpster? Call Awapaho Litter Box Rentals at 985-384-0703 and let them take your trash.
What's the most popular?
And welcome back here to Centerville, everyone. Brian Protich along with Robbie Bowers. Thank everyone for joining. You know, we enjoy doing this, being able, especially in this situation, being able to bring this game to everyone on both sides, Centerville and also Grand Lake. And we appreciate everyone and you watching us here tonight. Here's the kick by Morales from his own 40. This is going to be a nice kick. Taken in at the 10, up to the 20, 25. And around, taken down around the 37, and Armstrong is down now. He's grabbing, it looks maybe like the high ankle or something like that, Robbie. And, wow, that's not good either, man. Ezra Armstrong. But he was down just previously, wasn't he?
Yeah, on that
so
last
that may
defensive
be,
play.
that may be a continuance from that.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
We want to, recognize all of the players here tonight. Kobe Randolph, a senior for Centerville Bulldogs. Colin Finley.
Looks
He's
like
a senior as
Looks
well.
like a hamstring, Brian. He's kind of grabbing the back.
Okay. Cayman Dooley. Bryce Maguez, a senior. Tristan Freeman, Jr., Kobe Ritter, Jr., Shandon Burrell, Trayvon Dolphine, Brody Clements, Milton Shake Snyder, Brock Touche, Malachi Daniels, Ethan Frederick, and Evan Steiner to round out the roster for the Centerville Bulldogs. Over at Grand Lake, you've got Eli Fountain. And there's that Eli Fountain. They've got him listed as 1, Brady, but he was 7.
Gotcha.
Branson Aguilar, Nathaniel Murrell, Kobe Taylor, Connor Guillot, Kobe Pugh, Luke Primo, Kyler Little, Gage Bang, Drake Sterlise, Caden Taylor, Brent Hardesty, Grant Traha, Kent Zonbreaker, Levi Murrell, Gabe Boudreau, Ian Vigo. And that is Fountain. He makes his way up to the 41. Gain of about 4 there. We are now at 2 minutes. Walker Hightower for Grand Lake. Tate Wainwright, Jesus Morales, Caleb Styron, Derek David, Connor Miano. And boy, I'm trying to get this name right here. If you could look at 55, Robbie, maybe tell me how to say that one. On second down, here's a give at Centerville, and that's Frederick. And he's got a first down for the Centerville Bulldogs a minute 38.
Well, if Trey Fredericks wants to keep playing, from what his pop tells me, it's up to him. And he gets to keep his purple, too, because Millsaps College, guess what? They're purple.
Yeah, there you go, huh?
Almost the same uniform, to be honest.
Hey, guys, I want to send a quick shout-out to Donald Stevens, a big fan of KQKI and our Chief Deputy Assessor for St. Mary Parish. Called me before the game. Thank you for watching and listening.
There you go, as it was Frederick on that carry. Got across midfield. He got it down to about the 47-yard line. And as we approach a minute left to play in this ball game.
Hey, while we got a little second here, I wanted to kind of mention the equipment manager for Centerville, Mr. Alex Blanchard.
Okay.
I kind of had the privilege, and I say privilege very truly, bring Alex to Missouri with a foundation to kill his first deer a couple weekends ago. Had a wonderful time, wonderful young man. He's actually been working for Coach Millett since the 6th grade doing this. And I've been told that you get out of Alex's way because he knows what he's doing.
26 seconds, clock continues to run. You know, you talk about the emotions and things like that, as we had alluded to a little bit earlier, with this being the last game for seniors. It's a little emotional. Robbie, I think we talked about that over in Berwick. And then you look at even for the cheerleaders. You see some cheerleaders breaking in tears down here because it's their final game as well. Fountain on the carry. Or not Fountain, pardon me. That was Matthew Saunier. And, you know, you look at the cheerleaders and you're seeing that right now. I mean, it's emotional time for them as well, not only the football players in this game. And, folks, that is going to do it. The Grand Lake Hornets will advance to the semifinals. 27-6, they defeat the Centerville Bulldogs. They make the trip, and they are victorious here tonight. Congratulations to Grand Lake. Congratulations to Centerville as well. Both of these teams deserve a lot of kudos because of how they played here tonight, Robbie. And it was a fantastic. I know you look at the score, 27-6. It was 6-6 at the half, and it really wasn't until the fourth quarter that it started to get away from Centerville a little bit. And, you know, just Grand Lake stepped it up. I mean, and, you know, they did what they had to do to win this football game.
Yo, I'm going to try to get Coach Millett.
And we're gonna try to get Coach Millett if we can here for
go to a few commercials.
Interview right? Just to we'll go ahead and keep it here. And you know, congratulations. And I want to kind of finish reading off the roster here for the Hornets. 55. That's Kaz Verts Yelp. I'm sorry if I got that one wrong, but yes. Cole Castile. I think we're trying to get Millett here, but yeah, it's Severi and Brady. Maybe I can bring you in while Robbie is trying to get Coach Millett. But you know, you're talking about all the emotions, and you saw even the cheerleaders, you know, for the Centerville Bulldogs, and you know they put in a lot of work too. To prepare for these games.
Yes.
And even the dance team members.
Yes.
And there's a lot that goes on into these football games. You know, it's kind of like we were talking about a little bit earlier on with our setup and what we do. We don't just show up 10 minutes or when the game starts and we have everything plugged in and we you know, get everything on. We were here this morning.
Yes.
You know, setting everything up. That's right.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of a lot of moving parts of a broadcast, a lot of moving parts of what you see here tonight. You know, this is an event that is put on. They're practicing all week, the football team, and they're just, you know,
Yes. Well, we put our heart and soul into this.
Exactly.
I mean, we started planning this Monday, Tuesday, last minute. It's last minute for us to start planning the game even earlier in the week. And, man, the phone calls, the emails, the text messages that go into it, I mean, it is an investment in our time. So you can imagine these players as and we're adults. We've been doing this for 20-something years.
Yeah.
These guys have only been at it, these ladies have only been at it for a few years, 3 or 4 years maybe. And, yes, they put their heart and soul into it. And so for it to come to an end, especially when it's unsuccessful, but you know what? They put their heart and soul into it. They're winners. That's the way I look at it. They're winners.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to thank our camera guys, too, here tonight, both Matthew and Braden. And thank you, Brady, because this probably one of our, that I can remember anyway in a while, better football games as far as even being just being into it for me. I mean, this was really a good football game here tonight overall.
Very much so. As I said earlier on, the closest game we've had this season has been between Centerville and Hanson, big rivalry, basically crosstown, just 5-10 minutes away. And so, yes, it's emotional for them. It really is. And, we've never gone this deep unless we were in a state championship because of the situation with the season starting so late. And so everybody's just kind of thrown off. Emotions are high.
And I think we're going to go down now to Millett, Coach Millett and Robbie. Guys? I think I have Coach. Coach, well, good evening. I mean, I know it didn't turn out the way you wanted to, but overall this season, it's been a great season for you all.
Yeah, it has. You don't want it to end like this. You don't want it to end like this for your seniors, but it's tough on them. It's tough on me. Most of these guys have been with me since we started this program, whether they were in junior high. So I just want to say to them how much that we appreciate the time and the effort that they've given us.
And, Coach, we found out something tonight with those 2 field goals in the first half. It was kind of unexpected for us. I mean, he's a great kicker, isn't he?
Yeah, we couldn't get in the end zone, so we needed points, and it's a playoff game, so you're trying to get as many points as you can.
Yeah.
And, we knew that we tried if we had a chance.
What was different between the first and the second half?
I think their offensive line at times manhandled us. The size difference was a little brutal for us in the middle, and with our linebackers, and we knew that going in that it would be one of those things that we might have problems with, and we did.
Well, Coach, look, hats off to you and a great season. Your 5th season, right, with the
Right.
Centerville Bulldogs. This is still young. I mean, a young program, and to be in the quarterfinals here in Centerville, how special is that to you? And it has to be special to you and this entire football team.
It's special to the whole community. This thing started 6 years ago. And it's been a steady progress in work. And we just, this is for our community. It's a very small community, but it's our place. And that's why we didn't want this game moved to another bigger stadium. We wanted to play in Centerville. And we wanted to be at home at our place. I mean, state quarterfinals. Them kids earned it right. And I'm very proud of them. State quarterfinals in your 5th year rolling in, it's not bad.
Well, and we had talked about this earlier in the week because you did have the opportunity, I believe, to move this football game to a bigger stadium. But you're absolutely right. I know I'm in my 40s, and when I go back to Berwick, I still think about the moments that we played on that football field. So hats off to you for keeping it right here in Centerville, because when those guys come back, they're going to remember this, and it's because of you.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming to the game
and
giving us a little publicity around here.
Thank you so much. Y'all treat us very kindly. And, Coach, you have a great off season, and we'll see you next year.
All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you. And there you go, Coach Millett, the head coach of the Centerville Bulldogs, telling us a little bit about the season and that. And he did have the opportunity, guys, to go ahead and move this football game, but he opted not to do that. And really, I thought that was a great move on his part because Centerville is where you want the memories to be at. And that's exactly what Coach Millett did for his football team.
No place like home.
No place like home. That's right.
He made the right decision. I agree wholeheartedly. And that, this is something that he would have. You got to live with that decision, and very, very special to these players, the cheerleaders, the fans, the students. Yes, a very, very special night here.
Well, guys, that's going to wrap it up for us. I'm Brian Protich along with Robbie Bowers. We have
Brady Borrell.
We have Matthew Protich up in the Crow's Nest. We have Brady Borrell down at our lower camera. Everyone doing a great job tonight here in Centerville. Congratulations to you, the Grand Lake Hornets. Until next year, our final score here from Centerville, the Grand Lake Hornets 27, Centerville Bulldogs 6. You've been listening to High School Football on 95.3 FM, KQKI. Good night, everyone.